I am livid. Why did I agree to spend 56 days here and I don't think I'm going to make it? So she decided to do that. I didn't tell her to do it. But that's kind of Nova's personality. Hey, what's up? Hello and welcome. My name is Maya and today we are back with a brand new series. I am so excited to finally be back. If you didn't know, I have been sick the past week, which is why I haven't been uploading here on YouTube. I'm not saying I feel much better, but I am saying that I really want to play Cottage Living, so I am braving it. If I sound really stuffed up, that's why. If you're new here, my name is Maya. I make Sims 4 content, so I make creative Sims, Let's Plays, challenges, all the fun stuff with Sims. So if you want to stick around, don't forget to subscribe. But today we are with a new series, and it's Cottage Living, and I've been working on this series for so long, and I'm so excited to get started. I want to get started introducing you to our main sim that we are going to be following through Cottage Living, and that is Nova Phillips. If you're new here, Nova is a sim that we played with in the past, but when we played with her, she was a child. But right now she's in a bar, and she's in the bar that her parents own. So this is the Caboose here in Evergreen Harbor. That's where she's from, and that's where we're starting her story. Right now she's a teen, and she's kind of, to put it mildly, she's a wild one. She's really wild. She's currently a D student in school. She told her parents that she's not going back to school this fall. She wants to drop out because she has the aspiration to be a world famous celebrity. So like I said, if you're new here, you may not know Nova and her family, and that's fine because you don't have to know who Nova and her family is to understand the story, because I will fill in the gaps as you need it. All right, I'm going to pause it just because I don't want the day to get ahead of us, and I want to really explain Nova's backstory because it's really important to the challenge we're doing and what we're gonna do with her. But Nyla is her mom and her dad is Zion Phillips. Nyla and Zion were the Sims that I played with when I explored eco lifestyle. And I do have a Let's Play on them if you want to check it out. I will link it down below. But like I said, you don't have to watch the Let's Play to understand the story. But Nyla and Zion are Nova's parents. They had her. She was a loved child. She had a great childhood. But towards the end of our Let's Play, Nyla got pregnant with triplets. She got pregnant with Mars, Luna, and Star. And that's when Nova's life changed. She went through such a hard time with both her mom and her dad being focused on her siblings, and it in turn had made her mean. If we take a look at Nova's, I don't even know what you would call this, personality, we can see her public image that she has an atrocious reputation. She's a really mean girl. If we go to her traits, that's what her trait is. She's mean. Dog lover was a trait that she rolled during the series, so I kept it. I do plan on changing it to animal enthusiast, which comes with the new pack. And she's also addicted to alcohol. I want to give the warning that this Let's Play will tackle addiction. She's someone that grew up in this bar. This is the bar that her parents own. And when things got hard and she couldn't communicate with her parents and her family, she turned to partying with her friends. And alcoholism is a thing that a lot of young people face, and it's normalized with party culture, and I think that's what Nova did. She kind of like normalized it. And like I said, she really wants to be a celebrity, and she knows that celebrities are part of party culture, and she wants to get big on social media, and she thinks that's like her way in, is to be a party girl. Nova has went astray, and I know if you watched my past series, I know many of you love Nova, and I did too, but like, we need to make this realistic. Not everyone turns out great. But the point of this challenge is to make her great and make her have a great reputation. And I'll talk more about the challenge once we get started. But Nova wants to be a celebrity because she found out in middle school that her father is a celebrity, and he was a celebrity kid. If you watched the Eco Lifestyle Let's Play, you know that Zion moved from Del Sol Valley. He was a celebrity kid. His mom's a celebrity. His mom is still alive. We don't talk about how, but basically his mom is still alive, and she wants to move to Del Sol Valley with her biological grandma, who she's never met. And Zion and Nyla are kind of at their wits' ends with that, and they don't know what to do. They contacted Zion's sister, whose name is Ariana Hitchcock. Ariana was Nova Phillips, but she got married, and we'll talk more about her husband and what she's been doing in this time since we last saw this family. But they contacted Ariana, and they're hoping, I'm gonna hit play now, I think we're safe to hit play. They're hoping that Nova moves in with Ariana. So we're actually going to bring her parents here because Nova has been banned from the bar. And like I said, Nova's parents owns this bar. So of course the bartender is going to be like, she's here, she's ordering drinks. You know, she gets mean. I don't know if I can tell her no. And look at her, she's confident, like, yes, my parents would never know that I'm here in the bar drinking. She is so beautiful, but here comes Zion popping up like, oh, Nova, you're drinking again. And she's having a bad time from her preferences. She is alcoholic. It takes 5 days to beat the addiction, so that's a part of the storyline. And she's also pissed off for needing a drink, but she's drinking right now, so like, what's the issue? And Nyla's letting her know that she's done with the behavior, and she really wants Zion to back her up this time because Zion is always trying to be the good parent, and it's making Nyla and Nova have a terrible relationship. Zion's going to be the one let Nova know that she's going to be moving out of the house. They came up with the proposition. If she really wants to move to Evergreen Heart or move to Del Sol Valley and become a celebrity, she first has to move in with her aunt, and her aunt lives in Henford-On-Bagley, but they just tell her that she lives in England. If you can survive a full year with your aunt and make it through that full year, fine, you can go to Del Sol Valley and you can be a celebrity. But if you can't survive the full year, you have to move back to Evergreen Harbor and you have to attend university and get your life on track. And that's basically where Nova's story starts. She's given this proposition, move to England, survive a full year with your aunt, and you will be able to go to Del Sol Valley, which is really what she wants to do. During that time, though, we're going to be doing our own challenge. I'm sure you can tell from the title. This is a Mean to Pristine challenge, and it's a challenge that I first heard of by Lady Lush. So if we look at Nova's reputation, she has an atrocious reputation, and our goal is to get her to a great reputation by the end of this year. And we're hoping that maybe she falls in love with Henford-On-Bagley and she stays there, but we will see. So that's basically what the challenge is going to be. I'm going to explain more once we get to Henford-On-Bagley because Nova is flying out tonight and the year starts right now. So my calendar is set. There's a lot of holidays. Don't worry, we'll go over the holidays. But my calendar is set for 2 weeks per season, which means that I believe a year would be like 56 days because it's 14 days per season. And we're starting off in the middle of a week because I had to prep and do everything for the challenge. But right now is fall break. School starts on Monday. So right now is when we're going to start our challenge, and this is day 1. Once we make it past the 56 days in Henford-On-Bagley, Nova will be granted access to Del Sol Valley and to move in with her grandma and live all her Hollywood dreams. But for right now, she has to make it. And there's a lot of challenges once we get to Henford-On-Bagley. So if you're really excited for the storyline and to see Nova's journey, please stick around. And yeah, we're gonna go move to Henford-On-Bagley. I am so excited. All right, we're here in Henford-On-Bagley, and Nova is really confused because when she made the deal, she thought England, London, city life. She did not know her aunt was in fact in Henford-On-Bagley, so she's a little confused, but I want to introduce some key characters and who we are going to be playing with for this challenge. Of course, we know Nova, and this right here is her cousin, Octavia Hitchcock. She is also a teen. Octavia was a part of our Eco Lifestyle Let's Play. She is Ariana, who is Nova's aunt and Zion's sister's daughter. And Ariana adopted her when she was single because she really wanted a child. Ariana eventually did get married, and now all of this happened without my consent. The story kind of written itself with this one because Ariana got married and she had another kid. She had Mark Hitchcock with her husband, Charlie Hitchcock. Now, Hitchcock wasn't his original last name when they got married, but for storytelling purposes, his name is now Hitchcock, Charlie Hitchcock. And they are now married, and they're living in Henford-On-Bagley. When they met, it was a beautiful love story. She was this celebrity. He's this lowly farmer. They meet, they fall in love, and he convinces her to move to England, leave her celebrity lifestyle behind. Now, that being said, though, everyone has their flaws, and I'm someone that likes to play with storytelling and flaws. I want to take a look at some of these characters' traits so we can go through some things that we need to know before the story starts. Now, this first episode is really going to be a story element to it, and we're going to get to know these people. I did a lot of prep for this series, like a lot. Like, I had to go through, make them meet almost everyone in this town, give them a whole bunch of animals, skills, all that fun stuff. So of course we're gonna go into it. So Ariana is relatively new to Henford-On-Bagley. She's been here for about over 4 years now. They moved when Octavia was in middle school. Octavia, as I mentioned, is their daughter, and she knows some people in town. She's really, really close to Cecilia because she finds that Cecilia is like her, someone new in the town. Cecilia is a townie that comes with Henford-On-Bagley. Don't worry, we have 56 days to play in this world. We're gonna get to know everyone in the backstory line. I'm just glossing over it quickly. She was an actress. Her job is still there. She never really left it because it's not a job that you have to go to every day. But she was a sitcom star, and she was a child actress, so that's how she became famous. If we look at her traits, her personality, she is an adult. She's a young adult. Not a young adult, but like she just turned into an adult. She's also creative, family-oriented, and I also give all of my Sims at least one trait that's not always the best, and she is gloomy. And she tends to be sad. The reason that she is gloomy is because of her childhood, her relationship with her mother, all that stuff that happened during eco lifestyle. We're not going to really get into it, but she's a gloomy Sim. So she does get sad from time to time. Her husband does try to help her, and living on the farm is really helpful for her. But that's Ariana. And we have her husband, Charlie Hitchcock. He has the outdoor enthusiast aspiration, and he loves everything with the outdoors. I think I'm going to keep him with this aspiration. I really, really want to give Octavia the new aspiration that comes with the pack, and I'll talk more about it. So for him, we'll keep it outdoor enthusiast. If we look at his genealogy, he is like a young adult. So he's younger than Ariana, and it does have some people in the town questioning their relationship, but they love each other still. He's very family oriented. He's a good Sim, but he does get really jealous. Just because Ariana is a celebrity and he feels like she can leave at any moment. So it does make him jealous. He's also a spice hound. Like I said, he was a townie, so I didn't really give him any of this. The story kind of wrote itself. But they both really want to have children. But Ariana, after she had their son Mark, has been having trouble having children. Don't worry, we're going to talk more about that storyline. He has a pristine reputation because he knows so many people in Henford-On-Bagley. He grew up here. I basically enfolded him into cottage living and the lore that comes with it. So he has friends groups. He has people he doesn't like as well. And there's a whole lot to get into with this family. But for right now, we're just doing a little introduction to the main characters and who we have. Now, time for Octavia. As I mentioned, she is a teen. Nova and her were really, really close growing up. The last time they saw each other was Ariana and Charlie's wedding when she moved out here, and they really haven't spoken since. And she has some people she knows. Skyla and Allie are from Eco Lifestyle, and they all were friends growing up, but Allie is Nova's cousin on her mother's side. I know there's a lot to keep up with, and I do apologize, but I'm gonna try to fill you in as best I can. These are her relationships. She's really close with Rahul, who is a teen here in Henford-On-Bagley, but we'll get into the storyline. And these are the people she knows. She has some relationships. Octavia is also a teen like Nova, but she's just a little younger than her. But they're around the same age. I would say that Nova is around 17, almost 18, and Octavia is turning 17 soon. So they're close in age. They would relatively be in the same grade going into school. But she loves the outdoors, and she's also a vegetarian. She cannot eat or harm any animal. If you look at her character values, the girl is a really, really good sim, which is why Nyla wanted her to move out here. So hopefully Octavia can have a good influence on Nova. This is Mark Hitchcock. He's a toddler. He's wild. He doesn't really have any character values, as he's just a little boy. He is an older toddler, though. He only has a few days left. The reason aging isn't coming off, because I do have aging paused. I'll explain why. But basically he has some skills. Because he is older, so he worked hard on his skills. He is someone that has been in this world for a little bit, so he knows how to walk and talk and do things like that. But he is a really wild little boy, and he loves the farm. All right, and the last character we have is Pumpkin, who's a little doggy here on the farm. Of course, we have all our farm animals, but that's the last member of the Hitchcock family for now. Lots and lots of talking, but yeah, that's the family. They are basically just greeting Nova and welcoming her into Henford-On-Bagley. What are you doing, love? Not time to read now. How about you talk to your aunt? The last time she talked to her aunt was a celebrity. She was a celebrity and she was famous. She's someone that Nova really, really looks up to. Nova doesn't have many friends, but she still has a great relationship with her aunt. So she's probably like, aunt, can you show me around the farm? And where do I plug in my cell phone? And where can I put my clothes? And how long do I have to stay here? She's probably asking her all these questions because she's really, really, really confused. So what I'm going to do now, though, is I'm going to give you a house tour, and I'm going to explain the backstory and the farm and how they get their money and our plans with Nova. As I mentioned, the first episode is really, really, really me storytelling and giving you a background. And next episode will be filled with more gameplay. I hope you don't mind. But let's get on with the house tour, because I'm really proud. I built this farm myself, and I only really build modern houses. So yeah, I'm really proud of this build. But with no further ado, let's start the house tour. So as I mentioned, we're in Henford-On-Bagley, and we're in New Old Henford, I believe is the neighborhood that we are currently in. This is their farm, and as I mentioned, the Hitchcock family has been here for about 4 years, ever since Mark was a little boy or just born. So that's how long they've been here. They brought the farm with the plans of raising a really huge family here. But as I said, Ariana is having a tough time getting pregnant. So instead, what they plan to do is they added a whole second floor, or it was just a small cottage that was one floor. And they added a whole new floor just for the purpose of becoming foster parents. So that's what we're gonna do with this challenge as well. We're gonna play around with Little Miss Sam's foster mod. I'll link the mod below if you want to check it out. We'll explore the mod this first episode. So as I'm doing the house tour, I'm going to give you more information about the family and what they do, how they make their money. But as you can see right here, they love pumpkins. They grow pumpkins in the back of their garden. They grow a whole bunch of produce, honestly. But every Sunday, they like to sell pumpkins when they can. This is their pumpkin selling table. They also have like a swing set. Mushrooms pop up all around this house. But this is the front of the cottage. They have a pond over here. Unfortunately, all of the fish left the pond because someone put something in the water that unfortunately took away a lot of their fish. They're still trying to figure out who put the poison into the water. They're still like confused on who would try to sabotage the farm. But for right now, there's no fish. The reason there's no fish really though is because this little sign right here, you need to have fish in the family inventory. So you have to fish and discover fish in order to put in here. But yeah, for storytelling purposes, someone poisoned the water. So they're going to try to get more fish. But that's a wishing well they have. The wishing well was on the ground and it helps them get water. The farm is back there, but we will see that in a little bit. Right now, I want to take you into the entranceway. This house has a whole bunch of lot challenges, including it is off the grid. That's why there's candles everywhere. It is also the Fox challenge that comes with the pack as well. And I think there's one more challenge, and I can't think right now off the top of my head, but we'll check it out after. So yeah, simple living. That's the other challenge that's with this lot. So even though we're starting with an established family that has a lot of like pull into Henford-On-Bagley, it is still going to be really difficult to keep up with Off the Grid, The Foxes, and Simple Living. But my plan is to have fun with the pack and make it as hard as we can. But this is the formal sitting area. If basically Agnes Crumplebottom comes over, this is where they entertain her. This is also the dining room, formal dining room. They don't eat many meals in here, only really holiday meals. If you go over here, they have their family board. There is a bathroom on the first floor. It is just a simple bath and sink. Just a washroom for their guest. I try to use almost everything with this pack. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. But this is their family room. This is where they spend most of their evenings. We have a knitting basket. Octavia's actually really into knitting and she's really, really good at it. We also have a cross-stitching basket. She wants to get into cross-stitching and her mom is actually not too bad at cross-stitching. So hopefully she can teach her something. Over here, we have Don't Wake the Llama. They like to play family games. As I said, it's off the grid, so there's not much to do for fun. So they like to play games together. It's cute. If we go back to the front of the house, this is the kitchen. It's off like the main. Oh, I gotta fix that. But it's off the main entrance into the home. It's the kitchen. They do cook as a family almost every night. If you notice, there is fireplaces in every room because as I mentioned, it is off the grid. So they use fire to heat their house. But they have like a little sitting area. The kitchen is honestly my favorite part. I can see us spending a lot of time here during this challenge. But this is the kitchen. I love it. I use so many things from this pack. I also use Country Kitchen because it goes together. Through this door in the kitchen, there is the mud room. I believe people in the UK call it a boot room, but it's basically the same thing as a mud room here in the US, which is where you basically put your boots and you get all the mud off your shoes. This is a no shoes household because they do spend a lot of time in the farm. But this is the room where they put like their canning preserves, and they also just put things for the farm out here. I love it. And then let's head back into the kitchen. Through here is a laundry room. Now I mentioned it's off the grid, so this is just where laundry is stored, but you do the laundry outside. Also through this door you can go into the farm out that door, but we're not going to explore the farm for tonight because it's really dark and the pets are sleeping, so it won't be as fun. But we are going to head upstairs. As you go up the stairs, this is the new addition that they added. And by new, I don't mean like, everything is new up here. They just built up on the second floor. Let's start actually with this room because no one uses this room yet. This is one of the rooms they plan on using with the foster system. Right now it has 3 beds in there, so there's a whole bunch of bunk beds and it's really cute foresty room. Yeah, that's where kids that move in will be staying. Around here is where Octavia and Nova is going to be staying. If they get another teen girl, she will also stay in this room, which is why there is 3 beds. But there's 2 bunk beds, a bed. Ooh, more greenery sticking through the house. But as I mentioned, Octavia really likes knitting and she likes making clothes. She made all the clothes she wears. So yeah, that's something about her. But this is the girls' room and where they will stay. Around the corner is just the bathroom that the kids share. Really simple bathroom. I'm not a fan of bathrooms in The Sims, so I just literally put anything in here and call it a day. If you go around the corner, we'll go into little Mark's room. Also a room if they get toddlers or babies with the foster system, they will be staying in here. But this is where Mark sleeps for now. They really, really want to be foster parents, so they really worked hard on getting the house ready. And this is the master bedroom. This is Ariana and Charlie's room. It's really cute. It's really quaint. It's really cottagey. Like I said, I really only make modern builds, so this build pushed me so much. But they have a bathroom, of course, if the kids need it, they use it as well. And that is the house tour complete. I try to move quickly through it. As I mentioned, we're not going to go into the farm as of yet because the animals are asleep back there. So right now, the family already had their dinner, so I don't know what Nova's going to do with food. So what is she? She's going to smash the dollhouse. Now, I mentioned that Nova's mean, so she's probably like, so you mean to tell me that there is no power here? So I can't straighten my hair and I can't do what I want to do? I am livid. Why did I agree to spend 56 days here and I don't think I'm gonna make it? So she decided to do that. I didn't tell her to do it. But that's kind of Nova's personality. Plus, she's really starving. So she's probably like, you know what, Auntie? Can I just go in the kitchen and I'll get myself some food? And that is when she's going to realize, you need groceries to make the food. They plan on going grocery shopping tomorrow. So she's like, great, I have to go to bed hungry. So we're gonna send Nova up to the room with Octavia. So she's in the room now with Octavia and it gives them a chance to talk. The rest of the family's heading off to bed. I have to change this blanket. It's a CC blanket, but it's clipping and it's annoying me. But she's going to complain about problems to Octavia like, Octavia, I know you. We've been friends when we were younger. I know I haven't seen you for a while, but you must admit, this place is crazy. There's no way you live without water. There's no way. And where do you get your stuff from? I don't know if I can do this. And I think Octavia really, really wants Nova to succeed and to show her that the farm is not as bad as it seems. So she's gonna express admiration for her, Nova, I know you're a really good person and people may not see it now, but I know you'll do good. How about just last this week and we'll be fine, okay? Last this week and you'll see that everything will be okay. And she's gonna let her know this is your bed, so you can sleep in that bed, but we are going to send everyone off to bed. They already have been up super late considering they need to get up at 5 in the morning to tend to the farm. But we will pick back up in the morning. All right, so it is 5 in the morning. It's usually when the family starts to get up. Charlie is usually the first one up. And the first thing he does is check on the garden and make sure there is no problem. So he's gonna go out here and discuss and talk to his plants that he has out here. I did mention we have some things growing. We also have a bee box that we have to keep in order. We also have insect farm that we have to also take care of. So let's nurture our insects. And we are going to, oh, there's some honey. So we're gonna, yeah, he likes gardening. He loves gardening. But we're going to collect the beeswax. We are also going to collect the honey. Oh, there goes the roosters, which means that Ariana is gonna also get up. There is not anything to really cook in the house. And she woke up sad. This is a part of her being gloomy. But there's not much to cook in the house, but she's gonna go out here and she's going to, I haven't really played with this, so I'm trying to look around with things, but she's gonna clean the coop. This one is clean already, so maybe she can collect some eggs. Oh, look, all the chickens are coming out. I'm so excited because I haven't really, like I mentioned, played with the pack. Of course, I did setting up and getting things ready. But I'm finally able to get things in order. We have a lot of chickens here at this farm and a lot of pets overall, but they don't have names because I do want to receive names from all of you. So names would be great. Oh, I was going to get Octavia up, but she's already up, and Octavia loves the farm. So she's going to come out here and clean the shed. Still, look who's sleeping, Nova. No interest in getting up and working with the animals, but we'll get her there slowly. Let's talk to our pets to make sure that they're happy and that they have attention. Like I mentioned, I am really hoping that you all give me some great names for our pets. We have a brown cow over here. which is exciting. And then we also have our white llama. We also have white and red rooster and hen. Ooh, we collected some eggs. We also have a brown one, a rooster and hen, and a black one. So 2 of each that come with the pack. And I would love some names, people, to help me name our animals. It's going to be a lot of work keeping this farm up and running, and also making sure that we get, like, you know, everything we need for the farm. Is this a bunny? Ooh, gossip about the flower bunny. I'm like so excited to see like all the animations and everything that comes. Oh, look at the bunny. Oh, look, Pumpkin is coming out onto the farm. This is like so wholesome. Oh, the bunny didn't like the joke, you know. The flower bunny, it's probably like, that's my friend. Please don't gossip about the flower bunny. It's gonna be so hard managing all these Sims and keeping everything in order. I know a lot of people are playing Rags to Riches, which is why I didn't want to do Rags to Riches with this series. And I wanted to do more family gameplay, because I kind of feel like that's the point of the pack, is the family element. And I want to see, like, is this pack really good when you get deep into the pack, when you have your farm more running? Can you really, like, you know, survive, have fun? And that's kind of the point of the Let's Play. And it's going to be all over the place. It's going to be a lot happening. I hope that's okay with you. It's going to be messy. It's not going to be as put together as my usual Let's Plays are, because I am managing so many Sims. So we're kind of really going to let the Sims do what they want, while also, like, keeping up with the farm and making sure everything's okay with that. Oh, like little things like this. Like, I'm not controlling Octavia, and she's over here petting Pumpkin. I think I'm gonna actually cheat, don't fight me, and make Pumpkin healthy. Can I do that? I think I made her healthy. Oh, Pumpkin's a girl, by the way. Yes, I removed her sickness. Just because we don't really want to play with pets, like cats and dogs. We don't want to really like focus on that pack and going to the vet and all that fun stuff. We might eventually get a vet table and work on that. But he's telling his sister he's hungry. I wonder if she's going to give him a bottle. She did. How sweet. Nova's up. What is she doing? Oh, is she actually going out into the farm? Who is she scolding? I want to see what she does. Oh, why are you scolding Pumpkin? Pumpkin's like, what did I do? And she's also a dog lover. Speaking of that, I think Nova's realizing, okay, my Chanel dress is not really going to work for this farm life. Octavia, do you have any clothes I can borrow? And Octavia's like, no, I don't really have any extra clothes, but we can go down to Finchwick, which is the town center, and we can go shopping for some clothes. And plus, we need to do a grocery order. This is going to annoy me so much. So many Sims that we know outside of like Henford-On-Bagley are going to pop up, and I'm just gonna make them disappear. So I'm just gonna like cheat her and make her leave. But before she leaves, I do want to show you, this is Allie Sumner. This is Nova's other cousin on her mother's side. So they grew up, because they both grew up in Evergreen Harbor, so they're really close. And actually, Octavia and Allie lived together for some time, and they are not the best fans of each other. But we're gonna send Allie home, and before we go to Finchwick, I really want to look at what things do we need to make meals so we can actually cook things. All right, so I know we need a bottle of milk, flour, and sugar for bread. It doesn't say what we need. Oh, we need cheese and bread for grilled cheese. We need flour to make a lot of these things. So I'm gonna just get like vegetables, flour, some eggs we already have, but if they're selling some, I think I imagine Ariana's like telling the girls like what to get. So let's put that all in here. I'm gonna put like all the produce and things they all have. They have honey too. You're the one, oh, you have some white llama wool, nice. But let's put the raspberries in here as well. And let's give all these fertilizers that you magically have. As I mentioned, Charlie's an outdoor enthusiast, so he really enjoys the farming element, or like the growing, and Octavia's more with the animals, and Ariana helps when she can, wherever she can. But we're gonna put the milk in the fridge as well, and we need someone to come over here and add ice. Ariana, you are already heading to the kitchen, perfect. So let's add some ice to make sure our things in the fridge don't go too bad. This is a new thing I think that comes with the pack, which I'm excited about. We also need someone to fill up this bowl for Pumpkin. So let's fill all the pet bowls. Oh, actually, you're busy in the garden. So he's gonna be like, Nova, can I please beg you to fill all the pet bowls? And she's like, oh, I guess. Nova did grow up with a dog, and that is the trait that she rolled, is a dog lover. As I mentioned, we are gonna change it to animal enthusiast. Once we go into the shop, I'm gonna change her, like her traits and her clothing and things like that. But he's like, Nova, can you please go inside and fill up the pet bowl for Pumpkin? I forgot to do it on my way out this morning. And she does love animals and dogs, so she doesn't mind that too much. But don't ask her to like clean out a cow shed or share a llama. She'll draw the line there. But that's working on her responsibility, which is great because we saw that she has terrible traits. And her alcohol addiction is now on 4 days, but she is feeling pissed off because she needs a drink right about now. But the girls are going to head down to Finchwick, which, as I mentioned, is the town center, to make sure they get the things they need for the house. All right, so the girls are here at Finchwick, or the town center, and to get to Finchwick, you have to load into like a lot here. So we load it into the bar, and they both are starving. So Octavia agreed, like, okay, yeah, let's get some bar food here. Octavia doesn't know that Nova is struggling with addiction. So she's going to be like, let's order some food. And she's going to order, I want to try, this is vegetarian safe. So let's do buttered crumpets. I forgot she's a vegetarian. And Nova got chips. She was like, girl, I'm not spending any money. Nova really wants to save up money here. So she's going to avoid spending money. I do have the SMB banking mod. I've never used the mod before, but it lets you separate funds in the house. So any money that Nova earns, we're going to try to place into that banking mod, because in her head, she wants to save up to go to Del Sol Valley. So she just ate some chips, and she really needs a drink. Now, I know the drinking age in UK or England is 18, and as I mentioned, Nova's turning 18 soon. And it's a small pub, so I think she can convince this bar tender to give her, a drink. Can we not order? Why can't we order a drink? Is she like literally barred from ordering drinks here? I'm not sure. Oh, he's leaving. Ooh, perfect timing. She saw him sneak out, and she's like, you know what? I'm going to just make a drink, and she's gonna make a rum and coke. And I feel like Octavia's gonna be like, Nova, I don't think you're supposed to be behind the bar. The pub owner's husband is right here. So this is Simon Scott. He's a townie here in Henford-On-Bagley, and he's actually really good friends with Charlie. So Octavia really knows him, and she's gonna be like, this is his wife's bar. You cannot just go in the back and make drinks. But she doesn't want her cousin to get caught, so she's trying to distract him with some conversation. And she's like, hopefully he doesn't notice that she's back there making a drink when she's not supposed to, and it's only 2 p.m. and we should be, shopping for groceries. So she's gonna do small town things like, ask him about the day and the weather and things like that. And Nova's back here like, I just want a drink and I can't deal with this. As I mentioned, she doesn't really, in her mind, think that she has an addiction. She just thinks, I'm stressed out. I just moved here. This has been awful. It says, have you met the locals in Henford-On-Bagley? It's a really close-knit community. We live in the community. But she's going to, quickly drink her drink. Mission successful. So she's going to go from behind the bar, and she's going to actually try to introduce herself to someone. Oh, jittery. Nova, wait, I want to read this because I've never had a sim deal with addiction. Jittery. Nova craves a drink that would surely make life more tolerable for a brief moment. Oh my goodness, poor baby. I know some of you are probably like, why would you do this to Nova? For storytelling purposes. Why else do I do anything on this channel? Octavia's like, I really don't want to get into trouble. So I am going to go out here and order the groceries that my mom asked for. So Octavia is going out to haggle with Kim. Hopefully we get like a discount. She's like, Kim, it's really tough right now. Please. You drive a hard bargain. Tell you what, I'll give you 25% off anything on this table. Nice. Ooh, okay, she has some apples. We can take those. She has a baking book. Let's just get as much things as we can because we live off the grid and we live in a simple living lot. So as many things as we can, the better. Ooh, cheese. Yes, we need cheese. Get lots of cheese. I want to eventually make our own cheese as well. I hope you can do that. We don't really need to get bottles of milk because we have our own cow. There's a lot here. Oh, we really need the flour. Yes, get lots of flour as well. They have plant milk for lactose intolerant Sims. That's cool. They have milk bread. Oh, yeah, we do need that for some recipes as well. Once again, I don't think you can make your own bread, so I think you have to buy bread from here, but I'm not sure. Maybe we'll need like some herbs for some dishes. Oh, we need sugar as well. And even though she doesn't eat meat, some of the family may eat meat. So she's gonna get the meat that the family needs. But they did their grocery shopping order. I just saw, where is he? Yes, there goes Raul, who is her close friend. He's really the only teen in the town that she's close to, and he's the grocery deliverer. So we're going to have her have a chat with her good friend. Nova's got her drink, so she's in a better mood. But we're really going to need to go shopping for clothes. I could have swore there was going to be something in the town center that lets you shop. Oh, we can window shop and stuff. Okay, I think it's, yes, right here. So let's go over here and plan our outfits. This is where Nova is most comfortable, is a bar and meeting people in town and getting to know people. Anything to get her, like, you know, celebrity level up and just meet more people and network, expand her horizon. She doesn't really want to deal with animal things and like the farm. She just wants to make it past the 56 days. Oh, Raul has to go. That's fine. She's probably like, Nova, I'll meet you at the shop over here. So she's gonna window shop. As I mentioned, Octavia is into like designing clothes and things like that. So she's probably looking over here at some like style elements and some things that she may want to try on eventually. Ooh, I didn't know when you select window shop, they go around and look at all of the shops. That's so cute. But we're about to enter Create a Sim with Nova to check out some things that come with the pack, dress her up as like a cottage core sim, and also change out that trait. So as I mentioned, right now she is a dog lover, and I think, yes, animal enthusiast. These Sims are obsessed with animals and will seek their company often. They will have an easier time caring for animals and getting closer to them. So since she was already a dog lover, that was a trait that she naturally rolled during eco lifestyle. I think it's safe to say that we can switch it out for animal enthusiast, which is super cute. Now it's about getting her dressed. I want to take this time to look at what actually came with the pack. I have not looked at Create a Sim yet, so I'm really excited. I want to see if there's anything we can put her in that is something that she'll actually wouldn't mind wearing. I think she's noticing though, like, you can't wear heels. First of all, she has heels on. Yeah, you can't wear heels on the farm. This is really cute. I really like this. That's nice, but I don't think she would really wear that. I could see her more in something like this. She's like, okay, if I have to wear something comfortable, I'll wear this. Do they have any yellow? She loves yellow. I think we'll just do the orange for her. I don't want to make too drastic of a change for like her personality, just because I know it's going to be hard for her to adjust to this lifestyle. So I don't know if she's going to give up her heels. Ooh, the shoes that came with this pack are actually really cute. So I think she's going to settle for some wedges at least. Yeah, I think that's more her style. She's going to keep her makeup the same. She may want to put up her hair. So let's see. If you watched my eco lifestyle let's play, You may remember that Nova's mom, Nyla, went natural. Like, she stopped straightening her hair because she really wanted her daughters to appreciate their natural hair. Well, Nova went and basically he damaged her hair and straightens her hair all the time. It kind of just to annoy her mom. So her hair is naturally more like this texture. So when she goes swimming and stuff, her hair would be like this. But for the purpose of everyday life, she does straighten her hair. Eventually, she's going to have to wear her hair like that every day because they are off the grid at the farm. But for right now, she finds ways to keep her hair straight by not getting it wet. But this is one of her outfits. I'm going to go through and I'm going to switch out some of her old outfits. Like this is not going to be okay in Henford-On-Bagley. Agnes Crumplebottom will smack you with her purse for wearing this. So we are going to get her dressed and I'm going to give her more suitable styles for Henford-On-Bagley. All right, so I gave Nova some new looks and they fit more in with the Henford-On-Bagley aesthetic while still keeping up with Nova's personality. She's not about to switch out like wearing dresses and skirts. That's really what she likes. So I kept that going for her. This is one of her other outfits. The midriff, I feel like Octavia's like, people in Henford-On-Bagley, like talking about people, they might try to talk about you, and Nova's like, I don't care. I just don't care. So in this story, we focus mostly on Nova and her growth, but Octavia is really someone that cares about what other people thinks, so hopefully she can learn from Nova as well about just living in your truth and being happy with yourself. I also gave her this full body outfit that came with the pack as well. I am an alpha simmer and I will say that the cast items do fit up and fit in with my what I like to dress my Sims in. I think they look really good. Like look at the bottom of these pant legs and like the little wrinkles in them. Chef's kiss. I love them. I love them. So I do enjoy the Creative Sim items, at least for the female Sims. I did check out like toddler stuff from Mark and they were also good. So I think we're really good with that. The only other outfit I gave her was this hot weather outfit. She kept her Uggs because, the girl can't give up her Uggs yet. But I did give her this jacket that comes with Cottage Living as well. Is there a hat that comes with Cottage Living that she can wear? Okay, there are a few hats. I feel like she will like this one. Aw, look at that. How cute. She looks so, so cute. But we are going to head back in the game. All right, so we're back in the game, and I know that Octavia is still window shopping. Is she singing? Oh, she is practicing her singing. I think she really wants to go into singing and acting with the career, but girl, you're not that good yet. So just take a pause. But we are going to head back. All right, we're back home. Let's take a little pause. Who is this dog? Teo. It's a cute little doggy. But let's put away the groceries we got and then we'll make dinner. How did you make scrambled eggs with bacon already? We literally just got back home. Put that in there. So the family usually tries to make most meals together. I've not done this interactions yet, so I'm so excited. We'll cook with Octavia and Nova. Why is Zion here? This is gonna be so difficult keeping them from Henford-On-Bagley, but we'll try. But the girls are gonna cook. Usually Charlie would join in, but he is really busy today. We can't make anything. Oh my goodness. Maybe some forager stew we can do then. And let's do, which one gives us the most? I think party size. So let's do a party size of forager stew for dinner. How lovely. Nova's like, are you kidding me? This is what we eat. But I really want Charlie to work on the garden out here and make sure everything's good. So he's going to weed all of these. Let's spray the area. There's some things that already need to be evolved. This is a lot of work. Oh my goodness. So much work. Ooh, and we can harvest these mushrooms. Yeah, harvest all. Let's take a pause because I don't want to miss the cooking. But let's also... Oh, they're starving. Oh no. Oh no. Let's scatter the feed. I think I bitten off more than I can chew with all the chickens. This one is just starving, so let's just put some food out. What about our cow? Is good. And this needs to be cleaned out. Okay, I think that is all settled. And let's see if the family is gonna come in here and actually cook together. Oh, it looks like Mark made a little mess over here. Mark is a wild one. Mark, how about you come over here and you play with Pumpkin? Mark and Pumpkin are really, really good friends. So let's pet. Pumpkin is also a loyal dog, so loves being loyal. I think they actually might become companions just for the simple fact that they got Pumpkin when Mark was first born. Mark, I would say, would be like around the age of 4. So as I mentioned, Mark will be a child really soon. So yeah, they're really close. It's cute. Now I want to see if the family's actually cooking. Are they actually cooking? They're getting things out. I've yet to see this interaction. I really want to age up Mark during this challenge. Maybe when we're halfway through, we'll age up Mark into a child. That way we can see like a child's cooking. As I mentioned, Ariana really wants to go into foster care, so we might get a child through the foster care system. We are going to do that before this episode ends. So I think once dinner is cooked, that's what we'll do. We'll talk about the foster care system with the family. Okay, but they all get like individual little bowls out. Oh, and they became companions. How cute. Super cute. Mark might be like one of my favorite characters in the series just because he's such a cute toddler. Oh, and Nova's like, I don't cook. And I think Octavia has a cooking skill and also Ariana. So they're like, yeah, we cook most of our meals together when we can. So don't worry, like you'll learn the ropes. And I think they actually got a sentiment together from this. So they did get a sentiment with cooking together. Sims that cook together stay together. Without food, we would not exist. It is food that created us, food that connects us, food that binds us. I think that really sums up like the life here on this farm and like the type of life they want to live. Ariana already got her stew, but I really want them to have dinner as a family. So please stop eating that. I'm already having a problem because they won't sit in these seats, and I love these chairs. But we'll get different chairs. All right, so it's really late, but they're finally sitting for dinner. And I think this is when Ariana's gonna bring up, let's have them actually all grab a serving. But I feel like she's going to be like, this is time for us to finally talk about the foster care system. Oh my goodness, I hate Sims because they just all get up. Like, no one told you to do that. But they're finally mostly at the table. We're just waiting on Nova to get here. But I feel like this is when she's going to have a deep conversation with Charlie. Like, okay, so, you know, we've been struggling to get pregnant and have a baby. What about the foster care system? I know that would be like a great option for us. What does the whole family think about this? Why are they like both switched? You know, I'm not fighting with it. So before we end off today's episode, we are actually going to look at the foster family settings. I've never played with this mod before. And let's see if we can be a part of the foster network. I think Octavia's like really happy about this. I don't know about Charlie yet. But we can register at the Foster Family Network for Foster Children. As a part of the LMS Foster Family Network for kids, you freely and willingly offer to foster a toddler, child, or teen in your home. Yes, we do. So I think next episode, we'll focus more on getting a foster kid. Thank you for registering for our network as a possible foster family for kids. We will contact you if a kid is in need of a foster family. So randomly throughout the series, we will get contacts if kids need a foster home. So it's going to be so interesting to have characters pop up. But now that the first day is done, we're going to actually end the episode off here. So we are not only going to be playing one day for the rest of this challenge, because that would mean 56 episodes. And I mean, if you're enjoying it, 56 episodes is fine by me. But we will be playing more days. But for the first one, I wanted to tell you the story, introduce characters, and where we're going with the challenge. Remember, our goals for this Let's Play is to get Nova into a great reputation, have her survive 56 days here on the farm and eventually reach her dreams wherever that may be at the end of the Let's Play. But I'm really, really excited to get started and have some fun with this challenge. Just a little housekeeping things before we end it off. I will only be uploading Cottage Living and Not So Berry for the next 2 weeks. I want to really focus on these challenges. So I have 2 other challenges running as well, Mystical Legacy and Nightmare Legacy. I won't be posting those for the next 2 weeks. But that gives people time to catch up if you are new to my channel or you just want to watch other series from me. I won't be posting for those, but in 2 weeks I will start posting those series again. I hope you all don't mind. Also, I want to apologize if I sounded really sick or out of breath this first episode, because I am really sick and out of breath and I've been talking for such a long time. So I do apologize for that. Also, we need names for our animals on the farm. So yeah, leave me some name suggestions down below. We have, I think, 6 chickens, 1 little chick, and we also have a cow and a llama. So give me your best name suggestions down below. And last but not least, I need Sims for this challenge. I want to fill the empty lots that are in this this world, and I believe there's maybe 3 empty lots. So give me your best Sims. If you want to upload Sims to the challenge, the hashtag is MTSTownies. I will put that on the screen. And you can upload me your Sims to the gallery. Obviously, I really like storylines, so if you give me a story in the description, I would really appreciate it. But we're going to end it off, and I am so out of breath. Woo! That was really a lot of work for me, but I had so much fun, and I hope you enjoyed the first episode in our series, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.